Hello everybody and welcome to your daily tarot advice. This is for Wednesday, August 29th, 2018. I have created timestamps for each sign's reading. It is located in the description box, which is just below this video and just above the comment section. For those of you who enjoy the interactive option for additional guidance and clarity, today we have the Nature Speak Oracle, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle, and Divination of the Ancients Oracle. I will start with Sagittarius. If you are not a Sagittarius, go ahead to your timestamp now. Hello, Sagittarius. Happy Wednesday to you. Let's see what is in store for your day. Oh, well, okay. This one wanted to jump, and it didn't because my hand was in the way. So, we have a message from afar. So, Sagittarius, this could mean a couple different things. You could actually receive a message from somebody who is quite a bit distance from you, like another state, another country. This could be a message from somebody you have not heard from in a very long time. And lastly, this could actually be a message from the non-physical realm. So, as this being a general reading, this message is different for each and every one of you. But today is a day of receiving a message of some kind from afar, okay? So, let's pull some tarot, Sagittarius, and see what comes out there. Okay, we have the Empress, the Ace of Swords, look at that, there's the communication right there, and the Seven of Cups. All right, so Sagittarius, with this, some of you, this message kind of put you in a state of, what do I do? What do I say? How do I respond? You know, because this could be unexpected, hearing from this person. Like I said, it could be quite some time since you've heard from them, or you guys might just live a very vast distance from each other, so you've kind of lost touch, okay? And then others of you, you know, this is very spiritual. Look at here, we have the eagle with the Empress. Some of you are receiving a message from a passed on loved one, from your spirit guides today, about some confusion that you have in your life, okay? So be very open and aware to all the signs and synchronicities in your day today. Also, just the random thoughts that come to you, because oftentimes when we're receiving communication, we assume it's our own thoughts, and it's not. It's the communication we're receiving, and you know that it's that when it kind of just comes out of nowhere, and you're like, whoa, like, why am I thinking that? Or that's an interesting idea, or I never thought of it that way. When stuff comes to you like that, that's the advice and the guidance from the non-physical realm. So today, Sagittarius, is a day of messages and communication. What's revealed here isn't giving a whole lot of information about what specifically. If you are you know, feeling confused and need some clarity, and you've been reaching out to the non-physical, that's what I feel it's about. For others of you, this could just be like, hey, I've been thinking about you, what's going on? Some of you, this could actually be an apology. This as well, you might be really contemplating reaching out to somebody you have not spoken to in quite some time. And I would feel like if that's the case, this is somebody, again, where we've just lost touch. There's just a lot of time and distance between the two of you, and you're really contemplating, do I reach out, do I not? And I think, you know, you should give it a shot. If it's somebody who like totally ghosted you and didn't want nothing to do with you, that's not the person. This is somebody, again, who you've just kind of lost touch with. Time and distance has, you know, happened, and you have just recently started thinking about them, and it's probably because they're thinking about you. All right, so Sagittarius, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance of clarity, click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous Wednesday. Take care. Hi, Capricorn. How are you? Let's see what Wednesday has in store for all the Capricorns out there. have enchantment. So, Capricorn, a couple different things with this card here. Today is a day where there is something that's, you know, coming back into your world that just really you're like awed by, okay? Or there's something that's just happening today that really makes you feel and see the magic of life, you know, because every single one of us has had those moments where it's just like things are too perfect, the coincidences are just too much, everything worked out just so perfect in the perfect amount of time. You know, every one of us has had those moments, and it just enchants you. It puts you in a state of awe, you know, because it's in those moments where you recognize there is intelligence outside of you communicating with you, interacting with you, even though you cannot physically see it, okay? So for some of you today, that's what's taking place. One of those moments where it's just you and the universe, and you are so enchanted by the events and the way they've unfolded that you're just like, wow. Even if it's like, you know, not in the most positive sense, it's just like the way everything unfolds, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Others of you, this is saying, look, if you've been kind of like down, just not happy, things not going your way, today is a day to look for the magic in everyday life. You know, really notice the sunrise or the sunset, the insects, smell the flowers, just, you know, feel the flow and essence of being alive. Take the mind off of what's lacking, what's worrying you, what's stressing you out, what's in your way, what obstacles and challenges, you know, have just been putting you into the ground. Just for a moment, step away from all of that and look to all the beauty that is life, that is of existence, of being here, that, you know, just the smell of the air, the flowers, breathing, your own heartbeat. Be enchanted with life, see the magic in it, and it's like will shift the energy around you in such a way. So let's pull some tarot, Capricorn, to see what accompanies this enchantment card. Also, you know, there could be an experience today, or a person, or just something that crosses your path that totally captivates you. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. So this could be your energy, or another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a fellow Capricorn. And then we have the fire energy there, Aries, Leo, Sag. So Capricorn, yes, there is something that can cross your path today that is just like, this feels meant to be. This is magical. And you know, some of you, this is kind of in bigger ways, and others of you, this is subtle, where it's just you're getting those signs and synchronicities where you know that you are heard, where you know you're not walking this path alone. So Capricorn, beautiful. That's coming to some of you, okay? For others of you that just feel really stuck in the routine, in the mundane, in the challenge, again, let's focus ourselves on the magic of just being alive and let the rest go for just a moment. Give yourself that, you know, time of the free flow where, you know, it doesn't mean all the things you're worried about have gone away, but you're giving yourself permission. Just take a step back from them for just a moment so that you can be captivated by the magic of life. And, you know, in that essence, that energy, you come up with solutions and ideas that you would have never ever thought of before, because the imagination is quite expanded in this space, okay? So Capricorn, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are led to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day. Take care. Hi, I was about to say Sagittarius. Hi, Aquarius. How are you guys today on this Wednesday? Let's see what Wednesday has in store for all the Aquarius out there. Ooh, Earth connection. So Aquarius, this is a day where we need to kind of shut all the routine of the day, anything that's not like natural, organic, like we need to separate ourselves from that at some point today, or give yourself a whole day if you can, and really connect to the true essence of you. There's, something going on in your life where you're not quite grounded and rooted about it, and there's a lot of distraction pulling your attention away from rooting and grounding yourself. Like it's like there's so many other things going on for some of you that you yourself are actually getting lost in the shuffle, and you're not recognizing that. So this coming out for your message for today, where are you lost in the shuffle and need to refocus, reground yourself, and stop overanalyzing, or stop being incredibly self-sacrificing for others, just trying to be a good person, good friend, good lover, whatever. Today is the day for you where we've got to reconnect to our true self, our core, feel our roots and connect with Mother Earth Gaia to recharge your batteries, okay? And I'm telling you, I keep wanting to call you guys Sagittarius. So some of you, this could definitely involve a Sagittarius, and that's why that energy is coming through so strong. For others of you, I feel that's more speaking to ninth house energy, which is the house ruled by Sagittarius, where we need to kind of rely on our spiritual wisdom and understanding and strength today. Again, tapping into the heartbeat of Gaia, grounding ourselves, growing our roots, and stepping away from all things that are not organic and natural in our life today. And we find great clarity, and just you'll feel much better. So let's see what the tarot has to add to this Earth connection. Also, signs and synchronicities of nature are really speaking to you today, Aquarius, so do not ignore them, okay? Yeah, so this here is either where you need to kind of isolate yourself, or speaking to that where you're giving to everybody else. Because look at the next card, we have the Ten of Wands. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, and then we end with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the next card would actually be Pentacles. So Aquarius, I feel as though there's too much of you going to other places, whether it's finances, you're giving money, you feel like that you owe more than what you're making, you're just helping a lot of people, you are carrying a very heavy weight, all right, and you've been pulled in many directions. However, even with all that said, you're still handling it like a boss. I want you to know that and kind of pat yourself on the back, because it's really heavy challenging energy that you've been dealing with on your own, carrying the weight, more weight than is yours, okay? However that plays out in your life personally, it's carrying the weight and burden of others that's more than your own, and it's a lot. And, this could have been going on for some time, but it's like now it's time to end that. We need to set down the heavy load and connect to our true self and to nature. And, that might seem silly to you, but you are an organic being. You come from nature, and we live in an age where it's all about technology, and there's so little we have to do for ourselves. We're so disconnected from nature. I mean, some of us on a weekend, because you can have everything delivered to your door, don't even need to leave our house. And some of us don't, okay? And I honestly was one of those people. And now I make it a priority to get out and walk and experience the fresh air and look up at the vastness of the sky, in the day, and watch the clouds, and at night look up at the stars, and, just be in admiration of the moon and the different phases. And it really has grounded me and helped keep me centered and balanced more than being completely disconnected from nature. So it's not like you have to, be out there and meditating. It's just get out into the place where you truly come from, all right? Feel the heartbeat of Mother Earth Gaia. Let it heal you. Let it ground you. Let it, bring your worries off your back. Set down the heavy load today, Aquarius. You don't need to continue on the way you have. And you do not owe anybody anything. This is the universe saying today is a day for you. And if you take a step back, reassess, set the heavy load down, you will find the clarity and the solution for the way forward 100%, and you will have success, okay? So, Aquarius, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a great day, Aquarius. Take care. Hi, Pisces. Happy Wednesday to all the Pisces out there. Let's see what Wednesday has in store for Pisces. Ooh, expectancy. So Pisces, this here, some of you are not going to like the message of this, but, heed its warning, because it's trying to help you out. What this says is, there's something that you are really wanting and desiring a great deal, and you could have been really putting a lot of energy and effort into whatever this is, a lot of thinking about it, etc. This says, listen, your grip on it is far too strong, and what you want and what you're expecting may not come to fruition the way that you want it to. But the thing is because your grip is so strong and you have made it like, this is the way it must be, this is exactly what I want, how I want it, it's like you have closed your mind to any other possibility or solution around what you want, okay? And that's not a bad thing. I mean, sometimes we need that laser sharp focus to achieve our goals. But with this, it's like the universe is saying, Pisces, release your grip on it 100%. And, let me show you what I can do for you, okay? It's like you are blocking your own energy with this card because your grip on something is so strong. And once you release it and have no fear in that and trust that the universe has got you, the energy flows once again, and there's just new insights and the way the path twists and turns, you might find that what you really want is not what you were holding so tight to. Okay, this is actually positive. So let's take a look at the tarot. And my shirt and, the candle match this card. All right, so yeah, tap into your crown chakra. Ask Spirit to really guide you. What must I let go of, Spirit? Where am I clinging too tight? Where am I trying to control, which is actually preventing me from achieving what I ultimately desire? So today is the day, Pisces, to release your grip, to release your control, and let things be as they will. And yeah, man, first card out, look at that, Judgment. Let things be as they will. You will never miss what is meant for you. And some of you, it's like as soon as you release this grip and just let go of control and say, okay, universe, I know what I want, but maybe I don't know what's best for me, and you do. Show me the way. This brings about a resurrection of missed opportunities, second chances, karma. What comes around goes around. So this is like a confirmation, Pisces, that what is meant for you will always be there for you. You will not miss your boat, okay? But we've got to let our grip go, because some of you are trying to hop on a boat that's not the boat for you. Yeah, and look, I'm not surprised to see this, the Tower. This says, here is where we're holding on so tight and it must go our way. And if it doesn't, we have a Tower moment and it just totally shatters everything and we're upset, right? But on this side, it's like, let go of your grip, trust the universe. And then again, here's that introspection, that clarity where you're like, oh yeah, I get it. Okay. you know, maybe I don't want that, or I see how that would have actually been quite detrimental to me. And lastly, look at what we have here, the Chariot, success and victory. And, you know, the Chariot here is pulled by the two Sphinx. And in the Tower card, here are the Sphinx swimming away because the Chariot has wrecked and washed upon the shore. So Pisces, listen, yes, let go of your expectation of how you want things to happen and unfold today, or how you expect them to. And this could be something just about today's energy and events, or this could be something that's you've been, you know, kind of having a hold on for quite some time, and the universe is now bringing it to your attention, saying, hey, Pisces, let's let our grip on this go. Let's trust that, you know, everything works out. And I'm telling you, Pisces, you come into new insight, and that is where your victory is, and you are freed, okay? Do you see how the chain is no longer holding the Chariot back? So there is some part of you that's holding on so tight, or wanting things to work out in such a specific way, that you're keeping yourself bound and anchored to where you are and not allowing anything to happen. Letting it go, boom, you're going to have success, movement, and victory, and you're going to be so happy you did, okay? So, Pisces, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you're most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day. Take care. Hi, Aries. How are you? Let's see what Wednesday has in store for you guys. It's right there. Ooh, Aries, we have fear. So with fear coming out, either today there is something where you are very fear-based about, or you are dealing with somebody who's very fear-based. And, you know, being fear-based for your message of the day is saying, like, don't let your fears and insecurities hold you back. There's some things that you are not reaching out and grabbing. There are some things you are not doing because there is a fear or insecurity of failure inside of you, and it's like you've got to bypass that and recognize that even if you do fail, or even if you are rejected, like, you still have victory in that. You, at least you tried. At least you put yourself out there. There's no regret in that. You know, down the road, thinking back on the moment, there's regret when you didn't do anything about it, when you let fear really hold you back, or rejection or failure, whatever it is, insecurity. You have regret on that. But in the moment, when you push beyond that fear and take the chance, regardless of the outcome, at least you have that. And if you're rejected, yes, it might hurt in the moment and you won't like it, but it makes you stronger, and it makes you realize, you know, it's okay if I get rejected. It's okay if I don't always have things go my way and get what I want. Like, it's okay, you know? And down the road, there's no regret. There's no regret that you held back, which, you know, I get it. Fear, insecurity, rejection, especially if you've been repeatedly rejected, like, right? But this is the universe saying, look, push through that and take your chances. Do not let fear hold you back whatsoever. Now, with this, you know, somebody that you are dealing with or involved with today could be very fear-based, and they could have different fears holding them back and preventing them from saying what they really want or need, or doing, you know, what they really desire within. And, you know, dealing with that energy is hard, but just keep that in mind, because you might, when you recognize that somebody's working from a fear-based vibration, you won't feel rejected by them. But when you don't recognize the vibration in which somebody else is coming from, you know, we really personalize things and take their behavior and actions as a slight against us, instead of recognizing that what they're projecting out has everything to do with their own vibration and the fears that exist within them, okay? So look at this. Yep, we have the Strength card in this position. This is saying that, you know, the devil has no hold over you. It cannot intimidate you. It cannot destroy you, because that which chooses to not be destroyed cannot be destroyed. This is push beyond the fear. Let nothing intimidate you. Let nothing hold you back. And there will be such liberation for you. Yeah, look here. We have the Three of Pentacles following that, along with this Queen of Swords. So, Aries, some of you are up against a very hard challenger, okay? And this is saying, nope, you do not be afraid. You stand your ground, you stand your truth, you push through, and, you know, say what you've got to say, but come from a very logical place of expression. Don't have your expression coming from emotions, especially, you know, emotions that are kind of out of balance. Really come from a logical place when expressing yourself today, and have no fear in the truth and speaking your truth, regardless of who you are up against or who that involves today, okay? Also, again, you know, recognize that somebody you're dealing with might be coming from a very fear-based energy, and you are urged to rise above and look at things from a very logical perspective, and again, not allow their behavior, what they do, what they say, how they act, to be received in an emotional manner, personalizing it. Go to your logic and recognize that they are projecting their own fear-based vibration upon you, okay, because of their belief systems, whatever they are going through. So Aries, today, you stand strong in who you are, and let nothing intimidate you, especially in the workplace, okay? So those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a great day, Aries. Take care. Hi, Taurus. How are you? Let's see what Wednesday has in store for all the Taurus out there. All right, right there, I feel. Ooh, the gateway. Nice. Taurus, this is a day of awakening, of opportunity, of transition, of just aha clarity. You know, this is a general reading, so what this gateway is for each and every one of you is something very different. And some of you, this is quite material of the earth plane, and some of you, this is incredibly spiritual and is all about your connection to the non-physical realm, ancestors, passed on loved ones, spirit guides, the angels, you know, beings in other dimensions. So this is, you know, got a vast array of meaning, but there is something opening and giving way for Taurus today. You know, this could be something as small as something finally just makes sense in your head, where you're like, oh my God, I understand now. I can't believe I didn't see it like that before, okay? That could be it. But for others of you, this could be something much grander, you know, just quite the unexpected opportunity coming your way today. You know, an unexpected meeting with somebody, spirituality, just a day of profound communication, and you're really feeling it. You just feel all of that like angelic energy in your presence. And some of you, it's because there's some sort of loss that you are really struggling to cope with. And it's like your army, an army of angels is like surrounding you and trying to elevate you and uplift you. And, you know, because the heartache, the wound is deep, 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 and it requires a lot of energy to help, you know, restore you and that wound and elevate you back to where you belong. So do not think you are alone. You have an army of angels at your side, okay, helping you through whatever. It's just like ripping at your heart. Oh my goodness. So let's pull some tarot for today and see what accompanies this gateway. Okay, so yeah, here's your energy right here, the King of Pentacles. This is where we've got to kind of take a step back and separate ourselves, or maybe that's what you have been doing, and that's why this gateway is about to open, okay? Some of you, this is about abundance. If you've been really in the struggle of that, some new material abundance coming your way, or somebody gifting you, like giving you food or money, or just some sort of material item or items that really help you or benefit you at this time. You really need them. This could be other things, you know. It doesn't have to be like you're down on your luck. This could be just a favor, something along those lines. But this is you being separated, kind of in hermit mode. And then now look at this. Here we have this moon energy. And then look at here. Yep, that Three of Cups, the celebration. So Taurus, yeah, this is where we're kind of inside of ourselves, and we've been introspecting, really filling out a situation, trying to see things from all sides, even the things that are hidden from us that we're aware are there beneath the surface, but we just can't quite see it or can't quite make sense of it, you know, intuitively. Well, now today is the day where the gateway opens, and now we understand, and there is gratitude, there's celebration, there's happiness, there's excitement, okay? So Taurus, overall, this is a very lovely day for you. Anything where you feel you've been blocked, that's opening up today. And some of you, you need to, if you have not been in that introspective mode, you might need to take that stance to see the unseen, and that brings about the clarity, the happiness, and the portal opens, okay? So, Taurus, those are your messages for today. Ooh, did you hear that little knocking from my refrigerator that knocks just ever so occasionally whenever it wants to? There it was. Anyways, Taurus, if you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you guys have yourselves a fabulous Wednesday. Take care. Hello, Gemini. How are you today? Let's see what the stars have aligned for all the Geminis for midweek. What is up for Gemini? Okay, right there. Ooh, we have meditation. So, Gemini, this is saying we need to come into balance within ourselves today about something. If our life feels kind of chaotic, out of balance, out of order, this is where, okay, it's time to retreat and go within. It's, you know, if somebody is constantly causing drama in your life, confusing you, creating chaos, or if you yourself are feeling as though you're making bad choices, or you're just like, why do I keep doing this or that? You know, this is kind of about where chaos needs to come to order. And that's what we need to focus on today, is chaos coming to order. And it comes to order by you actually disconnecting and pulling your energy away from everything going on around you and going within yourself, because a lot of the chaos taking place in your world, Gemini, has nothing to do with you specifically, not your energy, not your actions, none of it. It's more about who you are interacting with and who you are associating with, and it's like their energy is permeating into your world and like causing waves that you don't even need to go through, okay? So it's like we need to really take a step back and disconnect ourselves from a situation or relationship and really assess and analyze, because it's creating chaos that doesn't belong to you, okay? So let's pull some tarot and see what that adds. Yep, yep, look at that. We've got to allow the will to shift. This is not your chaos, Gemini. And also pulling ourselves back, it really changes things. Yep, look at this. Here is the Knight of Swords, and now here is this Two of Cups. So again, I feel two things with this. First, some of you, this is a relationship with somebody where, again, it's like it's constant drama, it's constant challenge. You know, there's rudeness, there's coldness, there could be some verbal abuse. It's just like low blows. I will say whatever I've got to say to hurt you. I will always have the last word. It's my way or the highway. I don't give two craps about your feelings. You know, you've got to get over it. You're too sensitive. Like, this is somebody who isn't very gentle with emotions, okay? They're just kind of mean, very arrogant, very self-centered, and it's all about them. And, you know, this could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, this could be a coworker, this could be your child, okay? This is, for some Geminis, this is somebody in your life where it's just like there's constant turmoil and chaos and drama playing out, and it's because of who they are, and they don't get it. And you know, always like bail them out, or you're always there, or you're just very closely connected to them through some type of relationship, and it's like their drama and chaos is affecting you. And in order for, you know, the will to shift and change, you really need to pull back and separate yourself and your energies. That doesn't mean you disconnect yourself from the relationship, Gemini. It just means you got to pull back and see what energy belongs to you and what chaos this person is bringing to you, and create a barrier, boundaries, all right? So that there's not all these waves going on in your world that have absolutely nothing to do with you. Yeah, now there's sirens going on. So yeah, definitely some of you need to create some boundary with somebody, because they're just kind of really jacking up your world, okay? But also, you know, a relationship that you have in your life where it's like no matter what you do, it's like you just can't break through. Take a step back, Gemini. Go within, and you will find the answer, and the will change, okay? So, Gemini, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a great day. Take care. Hello, Cancer. How are you guys? Let's see what the universe has aligned for Cancer for today. And look at this. We have the eternal flame as Cancer's overall energy and message. So, Cancer, there is a situation, a person, an idea, something you're involved with today that is literally part of your heartbeat, okay? You are so connected to it. You're feeling so, you know, in love. Just, I don't even know how to put into words. And it's not a relationship for everybody, okay? It is for some, but you know, this is like something that just really sets your heart ablaze. Just lights you on fire, lights you up. It's so connected. Like you and this person or this thing feel like you've been interwoven for lifetimes. Like example, let's say that you're very musically inclined with a piano, okay? There's something about the energy of this day, or maybe for the first time you are connecting with the piano, and it's like fire, it's magic, and you feel that eternal connection where you're like, oh my God, this is part of my very essence of who I am. This is what I'm meant to be, what I'm meant to do, all right? So this eternal flame, it's beautiful, powerful, strong energy. However, it's going to be coming through a different facet for each of you. You know, some of you, this is a dream, an idea, a talent. Others of you, this is a relationship. Some of you, this could be your child, okay? different for everybody, but this is all about something that's been interwoven with your soul for lifetimes, and you feel it and you know it, and it's just like you are set ablaze. Very nice, Cancer. Let's see what the tarot has to add to this eternal flame. Yeah, some of you are really considering returning back to something, returning back to an idea, returning back to your hometown, returning back to a talent that you kind of have put on the shelf, returning to an idea that now you want to manifest into reality, returning to a relationship, or this thing is returning to you today. All right, so we are either really contemplating this today, or this is coming into our life today. Yeah, and look at, we have the 5 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So there could have been in the past, you know, if this is a relationship, arguments, misunderstanding, verbal conflict, nothing too heavy, you know, but there's some sort of falling out, some sort of misunderstanding. And now look here, here's this beautiful Page of Pentacles, you know, with this offer in his hands, and it's a promise of great prosperity moving forward. Okay, so Cancer, whether this is an idea, a talent, a relationship, whatever, it's the restoration, the return of it, overcoming any sort of obstacle of the past, disbelief in self, insecurity, and now finally feeling strong, grounded, rooted, secure in this idea, this reconnection, and seeing the prosperity of how it can grow through, you know, the future. So Cancer, this is beautiful. I feel like this is more of a confirmation today for you guys rather than what's going on in your daily energies. Again, we're either in deep contemplation mode or there is something literally returning today. But this is like a confirmation that yes, you're not crazy. It is woven in your soul and you know it like you know your own name. Okay, so Cancer, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you guys have a very beautiful and blessed day. Take care. Hello, Leo. How are you guys? Let's see what Wednesday has aligned for all the Leos out there. Okay, oh, look at that. We've got love. So, Leo, this is a great card. This could be a day of just utter happiness for you. Like everything you're doing is just a good day. You feel happy, you feel satisfied, you feel good to be alive. Some of you, this is, you know, where you're really feeling connected with somebody in your life, whether it's a friend, a lover, your child, family member, coworker, you name it. You know, you're just really feeling the essence and the connection of love. So that's nice to hear. Others of you, this is like you're falling in love with something or someone. This could be you're falling in love with your talent, with an ability, with a new hobby, with a new person. This could be the love that you're finally feeling for yourself if you guys have been working on a lot of self-improvement and self-healing, all right? So Leo, let's pull some tarot and see what is added to this lovely card. It's a beautiful day for Leo, that's for sure, with this love. You know, and some of you could really just have somebody you love on your heart and your mind big time. So let's see, Leo. Let's see what the tarot is going to add to this card here. Okay, so we have the Chariot. We have the the High Priestess, and the 3 of Cups. Wow, Leo. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Does not have to be those two signs, but those two signs are showing the strongest. Now, Leo, this is like success and victory and being free. And there's this like knowing within where you finally understand and you're finally, you know, getting things and things are making sense, yet the up ahead, the future is unknown still to you, all right? It's hard to explain the pairing of this energy. It's like there you've really got to trust your inner promptings and your intuition with whatever this love card represents for you. It's like you are not wrong in what you're thinking. You are not wrong in, you know, your success and your emotion and your satisfaction. It's like, but you've got to just proceed forward with being blind of the future and, you know, what's going to happen, how things are going to unfold, how you can make an idea into money, how you can get your talents better known, you know, just whatever it is for you that this love card is attached to. It's like, just go with it, Leo, and it's okay that you don't know what the future has in store for you, but it's like there's this great sense of gratitude between you and the Creator with whatever's coming. And today, Leo, overall is a very, very beautiful day. And, you know, you are feeling a sense of gratitude at your core for something that's happening, the way things are unfolding for you. Okay, there's gratitude at your core. There's this deep connection between you and spirit today. It's all about like you and the universe, Leo. It's like you have this recognition of yourself and like the universe, and nothing really matters. Like all the material, you know, all of that, all of our desires, everything that plays out, like that just kind of falls away for a moment, and you are there between you and the universe, and there's this profound sense of happiness and gratitude and love and connection. All right, and this feels really deep for some of you, where you've been working through some things, and it's like today is that day of the relief, of the happiness, of the resolution, of the success, and you are just really in love with life, in love with the universe, in love with another person, in love with an idea. It's just beautiful, beautiful day for Leo, and you feel it to your core in the deepest sense of gratitude. Okay, so awesome energy, Leo. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most led to. Otherwise, Leo, you enjoy this beautiful, blessed day the universe has arranged just for you. Take care. Hi, Virgo. How is Virgo today? Happy birthday to those Virgos that are celebrating a birthday. I hope it is a magical day. I don't know about you guys, but Virgo season has flipped energy in my life, and I could not be more grateful. But I am a sixth house Pisces, and you know, Virgo is the ruler of the sixth house, probably why I love Virgos so damn much. We really flow and understand each other. So Virgo, let's see what the universe has created for you today. Ooh, transmutation, Virgo, yes. Okay, so this could be telling you a couple of different things. You know, finally, there is a situation or relationship that has just been stagnant, stale, not moving, and today is the day where we finally have, like, you know, some movements and big time change. Also with this card, Virgo, it's saying that, you know, where you do desire big time change in your life, the universe has been trying to help you out. Like you've been asking, but it's like you are not willing to let go of current like circumstances or situations, or you're like, no, it has to pan out and play out like this, or I won't be happy. And this is the universe saying, hey, Virgo, I want to give you everything you're asking for. However, you've got to let me work my magic. And my magic is my own. It's unseen to you. And it's part of the experience of our co-creative relationship as you experience this life. So, Virgo, loosen your grip on, you know, how you think anything should go today. And, you know, reach out to the universe and say, purify me with your fires, and watch what happens. Okay, this is like, you're not trying to control is going to get you your way in a bigger way than you are even asking for. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Oh yeah, see, there's some inner conflict. There's, you want change, you want some things, but it's like, no, I want it this way, or no, I don't want to have to let this go, or I don't want to have to change this habit or whatever. And the universe is saying, nah, we've got to let go. We've got to let the fires come so that we can, you know, be burned into something new, be transformed into something new, which is, again, greater than what you are asking for. All right, so let's see what accompanies this Five of Wands. We have the the Knight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo, listen, anything that has rejected you, it has left you in conflict, okay? Whether it's just a series of different events that have played out in your life, if it's a very specific person, you know, it's different for each and every one of you. But the universe is like, Virgo, listen, the time of feeling bad and sad and down about whatever has rejected you or left you behind or, you know, made you sad, is time to burn off that energy and move beyond it, because there's greater things just up ahead, but you kind of hold yourself back in this conflict about, you know, this situation or relationship that like didn't pan out, or you're kind of unsure, you know, did they reject me because they're really not into me, or were they afraid, and that, or, you know, that's just how they work and I need to pursue more, you know? It's like, we've got to let go of any internal conflict. We've got to let go of any sort of rejection and sadness we feel around that, okay? Let it go, Virgo, because this page, or I don't know why I keep, okay, since I want to keep calling this Knight of Cups the Page of Cups, to me, this is all about receiving a message in regards to something you are emotionally attached to, whether it's a person or something that you really wanted to happen, okay? And again, here you are feeling sad and rejected, but it's like, let that go so that this energy truly can come in, okay? It's like, what you're asking for can happen, but it's, you've got to stop trying to control, or you've got to let go of your expectation or what has hurt you in the past, so this beautiful Knight of Cups can come in, Virgo, okay? And also, you know, if you have been struggling with a breakup or being rejected and there's some romance being offered to you today and you're like, that could work. It might not be the person you were hoping to reconcile with, but if there's some romance that shows up in your world today and it's somebody that you could have potential with, you know, give it a shot, Virgo, and you'll be so happy that you did, okay? So, Virgo, those are your messages for today. And before I end this, I want to point out 2 5s means challenge and change, transmutation, and you will get what you want, all right? So, Virgo, those are your messages. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are led to. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic Wednesday. Take care. Hi, Libra. How are you? Let's see what's playing out for Libras on this Wednesday, the 29th of August. Ooh, we have abundance. So, Libra, this abundance card could speak of abundance in many different forms, okay? It could be financial, it could be emotional, it could be spiritual. You know, some of you could be receiving an abundance of a very specific item today. Like you could receive an unexpected gift, you know. It's just whatever it is, it's an abundance of it. And you know, I don't feel like this isn't about how you need to be open and all that to abundance. I don't feel that at all. No, this is like today there is an abundance of something taking place in Libra's life, being offered to Libra. Libra just feeling like, you know, the connection to all of Earth and, you know, all of humanity. It's just, it's a really good feeling, this card I'm getting. And that's your energy for today. And you see her there hugging a tree. It's just, there's something, it is good energy for Libra. So let's see what the tarot has to add to all of this beautiful energy. All right, so we have the Tower. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands. Oh my goodness, I love it. And you know what? Next out would actually be the Page of Pentacles. So Libra, this looks like today some of you could receive a couple of messages from different people that just shocks the crap out of you. Like, you're like, whoa, I never ever thought I would hear from you again. Or the attention you're receiving today from other people is kind of overwhelming and shocking. It's like good tidings coming your way, good messages coming your way, new opportunities coming your way. You could run into somebody out of nowhere today. And you know, as I'm listing all these things off, the reason why I do that is because this is a general reading. So the way this energy affects each and every one of you is quite different, okay? So as I say all of this, just keep it in your awareness and your consciousness that this energy exists for you today, but also be aware that it's going to play out, you know, in your own way. Some of you, this is like a lot of messages kind of out of nowhere, like a lot of interest in romance for Libra. My God, some of you. Others of you, this could just be where you run into somebody out of the blue and you're like, holy cow. This could be, you know, old ideas kind of coming back to you and you're like, oh my God, I know how to make this work. This could be, you know, new opportunities like in the workplace for you. This could be where an adventure kind of a lifetime is offered to you today, or you're considering it. I don't know. I just feel like there's either a lot of people vying for Libra's attention today. Libra is receiving a lot of messages. It's just like expect the unexpected kind of abundantly, but it's good to me. It's good energy, Libra. So what an awesome day. You guys will have to comment and let me know, for those of you this resonates with, you know, what all this is about, because it's like shock and awe abundantly, but in a very awesome way. So Libra, those are your messages for today. And I do want to, before I end, could be with the fire sign Aries, Leo, Sag, just because we have two fire cards here. So Libra, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fantastic day. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. How are you? Let's see what the stars have aligned for Scorpio for today. All right, right there. Ooh, we have emergence. So, Scorpio, something is manifesting into reality today, or there's a truth coming to light today, or you are deciding to put yourself out in a way that you haven't, like showcasing yourself in a new way. showcasing your work, you know, for the first time. There's some elements to you or to your reality today where there's something new coming through. There's an emergence of new energy, all right? So let's pull some tarot to see what that is all about. What's making itself seen and clear and known to Scorpio today. And this could just be like a part of yourself that, you know, you go to sleep last night, you're you, and you wake up today and you're like, I feel different. There's some part of me that I'm different today. And but it's in a good way. There's like, you know, a layer of the onion is peeled back. There's something new and exposed. Things look different. So let's see, Scorpio. All right, so we have the Strength card in this position. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Emperor. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries. Doesn't have to be, just strong energies coming through there. So Scorpio, what I see here is, you know, those of you that have been struggling with a relationship, whether it's romance, it's friend, family, co-worker, there's some relationship that's quite significant to you and you guys have been in the struggle, and it's like today there's this breath of fresh air. We've overcome what, you know, was threatening the relationship, what was blocking our communication, you know, whatever was the hindrance or the cause of the issue, just right there, boom, there's this new energy taking place, and there's love and there's reconnection, and you know, it's like very responsible, grounded, and practical. All right, so Scorpio, for most of you, what I see here is some sort of relationship or connection that's been going through the struggle. It's like today is that day of reconnection, and it feels very balanced and strong and true. Okay, for others of you, this is not about a relationship with anybody else but yourself, and you've been really working hard at something, pushing against the odds, you know, going against the grain, hanging in there, and today here is this opportunity happening for you, or finally the manifestation, and it all has come about because of your own hard work. Okay, the emergence of this new energy is today. The time is now, and you're being rewarded. And for others of you, there is a message that you may encounter a romantic opportunity or offer today with that Ace of Cups. Okay, so Scorpio, those are your messages for today. If you require further guidance or clarity, go ahead and click on the timestamp to the deck you are feeling most drawn to. Otherwise, you have a fabulous day. Take care. All right, so let's see what the Nature Speak Oracle wants to add for further advice, clarity, and guidance for today. All right, right there. Ooh, relationship balance. So those of you who were attracted to the Nature Speak, this is really talking about how you know, whatever you're asking about, you need to make sure that the give and take is equal, that, you know, what you're putting in is being given back in proportion. And there are times where, you know, there's situations or relationships that are taking more of your energy than what is being given back to you. And that's just life, because sometimes you are taking more than what you are putting in. Okay, everything balances out eventually. But this is saying, you know, bringing your attention and focus to a relationship or situation where the energies are not aligned, they're not in balance, and it's more about bringing your focus to that aspect and saying, hey, focus here. This is the root of the problem. This is the root of the incompatibility. You know, this is the root of whatever the issue is. This could also indicate like a power struggle between two people. And once, you know, the root of this imbalance, this disalignment, you can correct it, okay? So those are the messages for those of you who are attracted to the Nature Speak Oracle. I'm wishing you an awesome day. Take care. Alrighty, let's see what the wisdom of the hidden realms wishes to add for guidance and clarity to today's messages. All right, the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. So even though this is all presented on this card as such, and here, you know, the hood is over her eyes, yet she shines this crystal in the darkness. Listen, this is saying that there is nothing that needs to be hidden from you, or nothing that you, any lie that you can't see through, okay? The non-physical is really highlighting and showing you the truth of anything and everything. You know, whatever you're asking about, it's like it's all being highlighted. So whatever's playing out today for you, really pay attention to all of it. You know, maybe be just in an observation mode, acquiring knowledge, because you might find that something that you were thinking was one way, you were really thinking it was as such out of your own insecurities, rather than the situation being what you fear, okay? For others of you, it's, you know, quite the opposite, where you know that the energy's off, the energy is wrong, but for whatever reason, you haven't wanted to face that, and the universe is not going to let you turn away from it any longer, because you are a wise, mature soul and you know what must be done, okay? Also with the Shadow Queen, it's like be as honest and truthful as you can in all your dealings and situations today. And those that you feel are not being honest with you, you know, trust your intuition, trust your gut, because you're right, all right? You're onto something. And in that place, really, again, pay attention to all things happening around you. Read between the lines. Be quite the observer, and all things will come to light for you, okay? So those are your messages attached to Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. I'm wishing you an awesome day. Take care. All right, so let's see what the Divination of the Ancients wishes to add to today's readings. Okay, right there, I feel. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay. So with this here, we have got to be patient. It's all about divine timing. Nothing can be rushed. Nothing can be forced. You know, this is the universe saying, listen, things move all in their own cycle, all in their own divine time. And just as you would not want a baby born when you're 7 months pregnant, you don't want your dreams, desires, goals, you know, any part of your life to come prematurely, because it will struggle and the foundation will crumble beneath you. So this is saying, yes, things are progressing, things are moving. It's a confirmation of that, but you must have patience and go with the flow and know that all things have their own divine timing, and you should truly trust in that, okay? So those of you attracted to Divination of the Ancients, trust in the timing of your life. This is the confirmation of, yes, all is well, all is on track. You've just got to have some patience, okay? So those are your messages for those of you drawn to the Divination of the Ancients. I am wishing you a very wonderful day. Take care.